snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bub and Rumbuka joins us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny. Hey, morning, everyone. Wow. It was all I could say about last night's racing at Wellington Family Speedway. Wow, what a night of heated and hot races, wasn't it? And you've got to take your head off to the track for the way they ran the meeting. And when you've got to take a look at perspective, which is how much water and rain they had. I just hit the wrong buttons there. So how much rain they had there, and to get that track back to where it was incredible, really, when you think about it. But the groups, I mean, let me just try. I'm just trying to bring this up so we can talk about that. Wherever I put it, there it is. So hopefully that'll come up. There it is. Okay, so let's bring up a little wee thing there for you to see. Those that haven't seen on the page, I mean, let's talk about some of these drivers, like Todd Hemingway. He was just on it all night. I don't know what you guys thought that watched the stream listen, just quickly before we go any further, I was talking with Jason from the Pits TV earlier, and there's some people, their payments are getting rejected to buy the stream at the moment. Jason is in the middle of trying to work that out now. It's something to do with securities with the banks have up something. He's just checking. He's trying to get it all sorted. He's on it so that you can buy the stream today. But something's happened that's caused something in the system because the payments go overseas. For it, it needs to, there's some thing that's stopping it from happening. So listen, if you tried to get it, be patient. Jason is working on that now, and we'll work on that and get it so you can all purchase the stream for today, because racing starts at 3, of course, early today. That Repocharge at 3 o'clock. How good's that going to be? That's going to be out the gate good, isn't it? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. So as we go back to the finals, and chuck us a comment. What do you guys think of the racing last night? What were your thoughts? As I can see comments come up as I'm talking. So yeah, if you've got something to say, tell us. But morning to everybody on this beautiful Sunday. Todd Hemingway, how fast was he last night? I mean, shivers. He was quick, wasn't he? Just really showed what a true 1NZ does, representing it well. And then we had Ethan Rees. He showed a lot of pace last night as well. William Humphreys. He looked quick at the start, but he seemed to slow down a bit. It looked a bit slower in the slicker tracks. I don't know. I wasn't there from what I could see, but yeah, he's looking impressive too. Brad Eulenberg. Wow. Go in. Scott Joblin. Jaden Ward, as usual. Look at the names again here. It's Josh Prentice, Blair Eulenberg, Aoife Levine's up there. He was quick. Mark Costello. I'm so happy for that. That made my day seeing Mark Costello. Costello family, if you're watching, I am so stoked that Mark's got through. Seriously, you guys are one of my favorite families in Speedway. Costello's awesome. I'm so stoked for that one. That one, I was cheering like hell in front of my TV. Keegan, awesome, mate. Good luck. Try and get that hoodoo off. Remember, if you're looking like you're going to be 4NZ, Lex is going to take you off the track. So get into it. Yeah, it's bloody good. Where was I? There, Dion Henderson through. Tyler James, Hayden Hart. He showed some pace near the end of the night too. William Hughes. Wow. Awesome. What a runoff. Well done, mate. Well done. It was awesome to see. Unlucky for Kerry, but I'm sure Kerry will go hard in this in the Ripper Charge. Cody McGee through, Caleb Mooney, Josh Patterson. Didn't Josh Patterson drive well all night? Shivers. That car of his was on fire. Braden Ledden through. Awesome. Only C car, no, 2 C cars with Jaden Ward. So there we go. Couple of C's. Pete Rees got through. Zane Dykstra in his new car. He'll be loving that. Hamish Booker, well done. Asher. I mean, we all expected Asher to qualify, didn't we, at the end of the day? The way he drives, he's so aggressive. It's just awesome how he drives. Dale Robinson showed some real pace. He looked a bit, I thought at the start he looked like he was struggling, but then he came right and boom. Wow. Tim Ross through there too. And then your Ripper Charge beside us there. Look at them all. It looks like another top 26, doesn't it? The names that are in there. So who's everyone picking to get through? What's the weather like there, Royden? I understand it's not too bad at the moment. Jason said there was a little sprinkle when he went in. So yeah. Did your pick make it books? No, it didn't. Royden. I had to rip up my so I'll ring him today and say, listen, I can tell you who I backed anyway. So I backed Horse. There you go. I had him for a podium and a win. So I thought this is Horse's year, but he just got tangled up in some bad luck. I was so gutted for him because everyone knows I'm a huge Ross Aspie fan, Horse fan. Yeah, I was a little bit Trent James from 5th position will be hard to beat, according to Tobbs. Okay. Dino Supremo, how are you, Dino? Yep, you're right, David. 8OC, he was not happy, was he, in the car? But like that's racing. That's what happens. Yeah, it can really bite you, can't it? But yeah, I mean, if Kins is out there watching, mate, jump in the studio and join me and tell us about Huntley last night. What happened there? So yeah, 1NZ Dale Robertson. Well, there we go. Cody Mack will podium. He was paying $31. Oh, it's gonna be. Anyone put that on, they would have got a good return if he gets in there. 8OC from the back, Steve-O. What do you reckon, eh? Oh no, it's gonna look. We all know today that they'll get there, and there'll be all those guys are in there. There'll be those that are at the back that are mates with guys at the front and say, okay, well, we'll see how the first 2 corners go. Because let's face it, we saw it last night. That first corner push at Wally's, if you're off the back, you've got a bloody good chance, because if they all go in there and you go under and you miss it, it's yeah, you could be there. So be cool to see. Look, listen, Tobes, I'm telling you, for me, he was a real standout. Young Flynn Ashton, absolute standout. I thought he drove absolutely brilliant. He was so close to. He was thereabouts all night, wasn't he? But just missed out. But he's, what is he? Let me have a look here. So he'll be on, he's grid 3. So he's inside grid off the front. So he's a high chance too, if no one decides to have a go, you know. The cars, what do we got? Yeah, well, Trent James right behind him. Alex Hill, I'd love to see Alex Hill get through too. I mean, there's so many names in there I'd love to see go through. It's just, you can't pick it. But what's got a 10 and 23? So it's inside. So that could come as well. Listen, you're not going to want to miss that, are you? Everyone, let's face it. If you miss the Ripper Charge this afternoon, you might as well just wreck your whole week will be wrecked. Trust me. It's going to be epic. And I know with the amount of cameras and everything that Jason, the Pits TV have got there, they are going to be, they'll catch everything. Like, yeah. Those grids will have plenty of changes books. Grids will be out this morning. Okay, thank you, Tyler. Always very helpful. I've seen some of your shots, bud. Bloody awesome. Awesome. Tyler Hill, boys, check him out. Tyler Hill Photography does an absolute amazing job, this young fella. And, of course, 180 as well out there. His work blows me away. It's just awesome as well. Dion Henderson had a good night. Yeah, Fetu, he did have a good night, and he qualified. So, there was so many, didn't there, that had just really drove really well. There we go. Someone's picked it. There we go. Who's this? This is Ethan has picked Eulenberg, Robinson, Ward in that order. Interesting. It's an easy, interesting pick, isn't it? Who's your picks in order if you were to pick? My picks. I don't know. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at this. And it all depends who comes through from the repecharge too, doesn't it? So, shall I say who I'd like, who my heart would like to see on there? I think, would probably, in no particular order, I think I'd be very happy to see Mr. Costello get up there on a podium. But the one person who I really believe has earned and just been always helped everybody else get there over the years is Ethan Reeves. Do you agree with me on that, people? Ethan Reeves deserves to be a 1NZ, and I think he'll represent it very, very well. Look at this, Matt Bailey. What have you got? You've got, oh, well, very nice. Certainly Ward, 1NZ. They're coming through thick and fast. I can't keep up with it, Matt Bailey. Look at that. Give it, take it back. Yeah, it's, but yeah, I think I'd love to see, so people I'd love to see on the podium, my heart, just like people I'd like to see get up there. So on a podium would be Mark Costello. Keegan Levine, I think, deserves it. Who else? I mean, Jaden as well, but I think, see, I keep going back to the same thing I've been saying, is there's a few guys out there that have been the ones that that always are the guys that stop everyone else. So if those guys that they've stopped aren't up there, then there's those paybacks that come back, you know. But then that all depends on who's getting who as well. So, and I think Jaden Ward's in that thing. But I have noted that Jaden's never ever taken the Rees out from a New Zealand Superstock champs. So you would think that he would be safe from that side of it. So there's a high chance Jaden could get through too. And I mean, I go back 30 years of his dad, so that'd be a real thing for me too. And I do think that Jaden's racecraft as a driver, I mean, basically I class him and this is just my personal opinion. And there's no disrespect to anybody else. Let's remember that. But I class Jaden Ward and Asher Rees, two of the best when it comes to driving and where they put the car and how aggressive they are. And they just really, I think, in my opinion, make that's what a Superstock driver is, how they drive. Those two boys are just incredible, you know, and I put them up top. And I think Todd Hemingway is starting to bring it to that level as well. So, yeah, look at all these people. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's keen to New Zealand career. Ethan, what's this one? This one here. Where we go. Ethan Rees, Zane Dykstra, Josh Prentice. Well, yeah, well, Ethan and Josh have both been a digit on there before. Tyler Hill, what have you got there? I think Ethan Rees has to be a bit of a dark horse. His name you haven't heard mentioned much this weekend, but was it? Yeah, you're right, Tyler. And to be fair, Tyler, I'd really love to see Ethan. I think he's due. You know, we sit back and we watch our love. We love our sport. We watch it over and over again. You know, hasn't no G car ever won this title? What? Hasn't no G car? I'm not sure what you mean there, Tyson, because G cars have won the title. Asher is a G car now, but hang on, let me think about that. Look at that, Craig Coley. That's a good pick too. 7280 a number, yeah, maybe here. That's possible too, Cody. He was on fire last night. But yeah, it's Wow, I suppose we'll have to all rethink everything, team. Up the V, even. Up the V. It had to happen. It hadn't happened this morning, so I better put that up there, Evan. Someone had to say it. But look, it's wow. I mean, yeah, the Lucas. Yeah, well, that Lucas. Look, I'm not opposed to seeing Todd go back to back either, because you've got to take your hat off to anybody that can go back to back. It's they're just class acts. And Todd, let's face it, last night, man, that kid was just on fire. And I think to me, I think a big thing behind that is that he's very relaxed. His attitude was, I can't see myself doing it. I'll just go out and do what I have to do. So he's taken that pressure off himself, hasn't he? For a race to the title. And now he's just doing what he is. But then maybe today that he might feel that pressure back on today, because he's qualified, and he's qualified very, very well. So everybody's going to be looking at him. 38V for a podium, Devon. Yeah, it's possible too. Up the dub from Jeremy. But yeah, maybe he's got that pressure on him. And maybe there's a few out there that are feeling the pressure today because Paul Owen, no order. What have you got, Paul? 144G, 166V, 72A, and a 5W. There's a few of them there. You've covered your base as well there, mate. Very well. 156. What have we got there? 156 19M 16B through the repo. Only one of them can go through. I would love it if 16B went through a repo charge, boys. Trust me. A Hawke's Bay car. You know what song I'll be playing, don't you? Hey, you do. You know. Go. What's this, Nick? When was the last time a V was podium? Must be a while. No, it'd be Zane Dykstra. A couple of years ago was a V on a podium, if you think about it. Zane Dykstra was up there, Nick. Someone put a thing up telling me let me just have a look here at my stuff on the Facebook. Go to all comments. So there we go. So someone said, there's one M car, 5 G cars, 2 P cars, 4 V cars, 2 C cars, 4 S, 4 dubs, 2 rotors, and 1 Auckland. So when you look at that, you've got Wellington, Stratford, Wanganui, and Gizzy are your dominant fields. So if someone like when you think about that, if if Todd Hemingway was to go through as back to back as being the only mount car at this stage, we don't know who's going to get through from the repo. That's a hell of a feat. I've seen it once before at Huntley years ago. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but Hawke's Bay's Joe Farram went through and won it there without any help, all by himself, because everyone else sort of attacked everyone out. So how good's that, So it'd be quite a feat, I think, for someone like Todd to get through. Same with Cody Mack if he got through. But in saying that, these days, it's not so much tracks as it is mates, and that like you look at oh shit! I lose my names all the time. I'm getting old, people. I forget everything. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. I've lost it. Absolutely, I've lost it. But yeah, there's a few that have. Oh, that's gonna bug me. I can't even say to you guys, who's the guy that? There we go. What have we got? Evan Thompson. What have you got there? 38, 166, 26, and 85. All to be on the podium. They were on point. 84-1V Max through for the ripper charge. Max was unlucky getting caught up in that pile up, in that turn one pile up. That was very unlucky for him. Same as Scotty T, you know. He was on fire all night too. And then Wayne Stewart. Gisborne Superstock hasn't been one NZ yet in 59 years. I suppose you don't count Asher because he went to the G from K. So, yeah. But that's interesting, Wayne. What about a Stratford car? Possibly. I mean, there's a few S's. It's look, at the end of the day, we can say who we like. We can sit back on our couches in front of our phones, in front of our computers, and we can all have our predictions. And then we can cheer and cheer our hearts off. You know, like I was sitting here last night yelling and screaming at the TV. They can't hear me, but I'm still having fun. Rees boys will have a lot of good support. Yeah, it is possible that the Rees will. They quite often do with the cars. I mean, when you think about it, over half the field tonight are Rees chassis. I'm picking 127G, 126G. I think Asher just is on another level. 26, 82, 91. Some of the best navigators through traffic. Yeah, slick track. And Pete Rees throttle control through the slick is still unreal to what. Yeah, you're right, mate. Look, listen, I was talking to Pete. He rang me just before, and I was talking to him this morning. They're just doing bolt cleans, clean up and bolt checks and a few other things. And I said to Mod, did Asher just back it off a bit in that last race because he knew what he had to do, you know? And he said, oh, no, he come back and said the car was a bit this and that because they were trying stuff all night. And it's interesting to me that that they're trying different things so much when it's such a big event. And I suppose it's because it's this new car they've got that they're trying to get right. And I'd say you'll see it tonight. But interesting gamble, isn't it? When you think about a driver taking that gamble to make some big changes to see if it runs better when you know what is good that's going to get you safely home. I think that's a true sign of a real racer that just wants to be better. So I take my hat off to them for that. Watching the Rees. Maybe a Palmy car. You never know. You never know. I mean, Joblins have been there. They've done it. Maybe he's got rid of that bad hooroo that they've had for so many years now, you know. So yeah, but wow, yeah, it's but just to reiterate too about the stream tonight, they will block who they want, yeah, and get through. That's dead right, Evan. That's what I reckon too. There's no more. You're not at my track. You're not going to win. Yeah, there is someone I don't want to see win. That's just me. I'm not going to say that who it is though, but I mean, we've all got that one person that we think, no, I don't want them winning, you know. Hey, let's just see how it all pans out. My question is, did everyone enjoy last night? Was that everything you were hoping for? Was that what you wanted to see? For me, absolutely loved it. And even though they had to stop and grade the track, which in my opinion was a good decision because we were seeing cars hitting that hole or that rut and flying off and causing other cars in the wall. It was a safety issue, you know. So, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think it was a great night? How the track? What are your thoughts on how the track went? I thought the track was outstanding, and that the team there at Wellington Speedway did an exceptional job in bringing us a fantastic qualifying night to the New Zealand Superstock Championship. You know, the FH Hobbs New Zealand Super. I think it was just I should get the name right, shouldn't I? People, it's so bad that I don't do that. FH Group New Zealand Superstock Championship qualifying night was exceptional. Where we go. Let's start. It's New There we go. Paul Owen. Yep, great racing. 100% Paul. Royden was good racing, but would have liked more cars in each group. Now, listen, they talked about that, and they talked about it. Stu Russell, big credit to Wellington. Well done. Yep. Big ups to the team. Racing seemed to get faster. Now, going back to your comment there about the groups, and if you had more cars in the groups, then less got through, and you could have this. And like they say, there are more groups with that many cars. You get more through in a group. Is it? No, it might run the other way. But they wanted the cream to come to the top, and that's exactly what's happened, isn't it? You know, at the end of the day. So, yeah. Why is that doing that? Why am my camera? Is my camera jittery, people? Am I there and then I'm not or something? What's the deal? Hopefully it's not playing up. Yeah. But look, it's I enjoyed it. I thought the numbers were good. I thought the racing was good. I think you would have lost with bigger groups, Roy. I think you would have lost more cars in that first corner push, to be honest. I think it might have caused a bit of, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's, what do other people think? Do they think they would have liked more cars in the group, or do they think they were happy with what they saw, you know? Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting one. We all have our thoughts and how we think it does, and we get told an opinion from someone that does it. You think, oh yeah, that's not a bad, yeah, and then you think, oh maybe. So you get a bit topsy turvy on your thoughts on that. But for me, I think I was quite happy with it. Yes, it was a good run off, Kobe. I think that maybe Kerry might regret a decision or two made in that runoff, but that's racing. And in the heat of the moment, we could all say he should have done this, he should have done that. But until we're in that situation behind the wheel, there's no way we can predict what would happen, you know. And that's another thing, isn't it? So close to qualifying, and then because of the way the points were that he was qualifying, that thing for it still put him halfway down the quarter way down the grids for the repecharge. Although someone did say that they will change today. Well, they changed today because people have pulled out. I believe Mr. 3NZ's gone home. And I heard there might have been a couple that have gone back that couldn't get that extra day. I don't quite understand that, to be perfectly honest. I mean, Wellington Club had put on their entry that if it was a rain to come, they would have it racing Saturday, Sunday. And you would think that if you were a race car driver that you would book all the way through to Monday to go home just in case there is a rain out. That's just me. That's why I think about things. But, yeah, it'll be interesting. What's this? We got here 26 cars on track tonight will give you the bigger grids wanted. It will be hard and fast racing, and Heat 3 might be a bit of fun. Mate, that's bang on is what's going to happen. What's this? Nick has put quarter 1 and 2 is normally the danger corner, but last night it seemed to be corner 3 catching them out on the wall. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's right. So we need to get there. If we're going to a track today, you need to get there and absolutely fill those stands. Let's fill that track. Let's chocker. And of course, I do know if you're having trouble buying the stream, Jason is working on it. And I'm sure he'll put a post up as soon as he is able to and has it all running. Just keep an eye out on the Pits TV, and I'm sure they will we'll give you updates of what's going on there. But look, I think that's just about it. I hope you all enjoyed. I just want to do a wrap up. I was hoping Kins might have been watching and joined me and giving you a wrap on cool, what is it? Sorry, I'm reading comments at the start. I should put on the screen so you guys can see I can do that now. So there you go. Not happy with the amount of cars, but 5 groups was the right call. Was all in between number of cars. An awkward number of entries to deal with. Yep, absolutely. I think they did the right call. I think they did the right job too. Yeah, I saw that too. I noticed that too, Roy. And things sort of the track was evener a bit last night at certain points, wasn't it? We got here. Some had to get back over the Cook Strait or face a long wait to get home. Oh, okay, Bronwyn. Yeah, it might have been because they had a cancellation too, so that puts everybody out of sync, doesn't it? Yeah, it is screwing every now and then. Yeah, I think I've got to look at that because that annoys me if that happens. I'm not happy about that. So I'll have to have a look at that. I see it just froze again. I'm looking to my left. So yeah, maybe it's because I'm doing that. Let's stop that, and then maybe that'll fix it. Okay. But anyway, team, thanks for tuning in this morning. I hope you enjoyed your night last night, and I hope you have a fantastic day today. And yeah, Wednesday night we will hopefully have the 1, 2, 3 NZ. We've definitely got Charlie Swarter, Frankie Wayman, and the Dutchman that's driving the Dijkstra car. I forget his name and how to say it properly. And also we will have Sonia from Rotorua Speedway to join us as well to talk the 240s and what you need to know there. And we're also hoping to have, I'll get hold of Josh and Brittany Carpenter to see if they can come on too, because they are defending. So Josh, you're defending 240s. Brittany's, you're defending Ladies Crown. So there'll be another big show Wednesday night, team. So yeah, please, we'll be a bit longer again, probably. Big show Wednesday for myself and Kinza and all the guests coming on. It's hard this time of year. We really do have a lot to cover. You try to cover all your bases and everybody and bring you. So we're going to give you an international flavour and the Kiwi flavour this Wednesday night. Listen, get out there. Be patient. Watch Jason's Facebook page for an update on what's happening with the payment structure to be able to buy the stream tonight. This afternoon, sorry, don't forget the 3 o'clock start. 3 o'clock is when the mayhem starts, when the action's going to be there. I mean, shit, it's going to be fantastic. We are going to see something really spectacular tonight. I'm starting to get pumped. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. All I can say to everybody, thanks for tuning in. Get to the track, get the stream, and let's rock this chicken. Holy snapping duck shit.
My good mate from Bump and Run Booker joined us.
I'm excited for another great show tonight. Give it the hoot nanny.